This is a story called The Little Monsters, chapter 187. Little Emily goes missing whilst playing on her bike with the rest of the little kids. Excuse me. It's a Saturday and the little kids are all out playing on their bikes when Emily says, hey guys, the big kids are down there. I'm going down to see them." Before anyone could stop her, Emily rode off down the street towards who she thought was the gang. However, the gang were all at Kika's house playing video games in her games room. The rest of the little kids went over to Kika's house, and in between tears, Ellie said, "Mummy, Emily thought she'd seen Kika and the gang, and she went after them on her bike before we could stop her." "Right, stop crying, all of you. I'll ring her parents. I better go up and tell Stumpy." "Actually, Joshua, do you think you could go up and tell Stumpy, please, darling?" said Jane. "Okay, Auntie Jane," said Joshua. Joshua went upstairs to tell Stumpy about Emily, but he was crying so much he couldn't speak. Stumpy grabbed him and said, "Joshua, it's okay. Whatever it is, you can tell me, baby bro. Take a deep breath and tell me what's happened." Joshua took a deep breath in and said, "It's our Emily. She thought she saw you lot and she went after you all on her bike, and now she's missing. I'm so sorry, Stumpy. I should have been watching her. I should have stopped her. It's all my fault." "Joshua, it's not your fault and it's not your job to watch our Emily. Do me a favour and stay here with the gang. I'll be home. I'll go home. Can I take your bike, please? It will be quicker for me to get home," said Stumpy. "Yes, of course," said Joshua. All the little kids stayed with the gang at Kika's while Stumpy rode home to tell his parents about Emily. When he got there, his mum said, "Excuse me. It's okay, Stumpy, we know about Emily. Where's Joshua?" "Joshua's at Kika's, Mum. I'll round everyone up and we'll go and look for her," said Stumpy. Stumpy rode his bike back to Kika's, and then everyone, including the little kids, went out to look for Emily. Stumpy's mum alerted the neighbours and asked them to take her in and to keep hold of her. Of course, the police were out with dogs and a search party too. Her parents were incredibly worried about her because she had no sense of danger due to her autism. Everyone searched and searched, but no one could find Emily. The policeman in charge told everyone to go home and get some rest, but Emily's parents refused and carried on searching. Some of the other adults stayed out too, and so did Stumpy and the gang. Eventually the kids went back to Kika's where all the little kids were. However, once everyone was asleep in bed, the gang sneaked out to go and join the search. The police told them to go home because it was late, and they told them to come back the next day. They did as they were told, and the next day Mrs. Scott gave the big kids a day off, but their parents took the little ones to school. They didn't want to have to worry about them too. After school, the neighbours agreed to look after them for a few hours. At around 6:30 p.m, Kika's mum picked them up and took them all back to her house for the night. The big kids were allowed to stay out searching until it got to about 8:30 p.m, and the police told them to go home. The next day they went to school as normal, but none of them could concentrate on what they were supposed to be doing. Thankfully, they had 2 free periods, so Mrs. Scott let them have the afternoon off. Everyone searched and searched for Emily, but there was no sign of her. Her parents had been on TV appealing for her safe return. By that time she'd been missing for over 48 hours and there was still no sign of her. On the third day, Nicola from the Tremblers gang thought she spotted her, but when she went towards her, she realised it wasn't her. She told the police and Emily's parents and they went with her. Excuse me. She told the police and Emily's parents and they went with her to where she thought she'd seen her. The little girl was there in her garden with her mum and Nicola said to the little girl's mum, "I'm sorry if I scared your daughter. I thought she was the girl Emily who's missing." "It's okay, sweetheart. We know about Emily who's missing. The police officer in charge of the search party told us," said the little girl's mum. The search continued and concern for Emily's welfare and safety was getting stronger and stronger. What no one realised was that the people who lived in the magic wishing house had gone away and Emily was hiding in their house. She'd never been there on her own before and she didn't know how to get home. When the occupants came home and found her in their house, they immediately alerted the police and her parents. However, Emily didn't know the occupants and she tried to run off, but they managed to stop her. They kept her there until her parents arrived to take her home. Everyone was relieved that she was safe and well. Before they went home, Emily said, "Mummy, I want to make a wish on the magic wishing house." She made her wish and hoped it would come true. She was completely unaware of the worry she'd caused. After that, her parents drilled it into her that she was always to stay with the other kids and that she was never to go off on her own. Thankfully, it stuck. The occupants of the house allowed her to play with their kids on a regular basis. If she wanted to go to their house to play or to call for her new friends, she was always dropped off and picked up, unless the other kids were with her. The end. Hope you like it, guys. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, please feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, please feel free to like, share, comment and to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. See you later, guys. Take care.